Now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Okay, it's autumn, but we're feeling the warmth, aren't we?
Boy, we sure are, Alana. Tell us more.
Well, it's just beginning. I hope you're not sick of it yet because there's more on the way. Summer vibes sticking around even though the fall colors have popped up. Love a good window to the Wasatch, and that's what our 4-box does, showing off the colors at Snow Basin. Look towards Hiram, Park City, and Sundance. Gorgeous. And it's just beginning. Now, a lot of folks really anxious to get out there and enjoy, and now's a good time to do it because we have dry conditions, low color in the lower elevations, but we know we're seeing some peak color in the high Uintas. Late September is when we typically see that. Into the Wasatch Plateau, we've got moderate color, so nice to see the higher elevations changing in northern Utah. That's also the case in parts of central and southern Utah, including outside of Beaver in the mountains, over towards Fish Lake, and of course near Bryan Head. Low color in the south, that will be the last area to change over, and typically it's due to temperature, but now everybody is warm. So if you want to get out and enjoy, we take a look at the mountain ranges here and give you the peak foliage, which means you have time. We'll see peak for the Wasatch in early October, which means we're not super far off, so get out and enjoy. This weekend will be a good time to do it. Late September for the Uintas, the Wasatch Plateau, and the further south you go, places like the Tushers and the Book Cliffs, we'll see that into late October. So let's talk summer for just a minute, because we're not just going to feel summer-like heat. We've got to look back at what we were dealing with. Astronomical summer coming in warmer in Salt Lake City than we typically see for that 30-year climate norm. We were right on the money with precipitation, so healthy precip over the summer months, but Salt Lake City getting the 4th warmest astronomical summer on record. Oh, fall. Now you're keeping it interesting with the warmth sticking around. Live view from southern Utah, Red Rock, Pine Valley Mountains, and sunshine. I call that, it's like a swig drink. It's success, folks, right? Give me a little bit more of that sunshine, double dose. Now, when we talk about the warmth in St. George, we're running above average today, and thus far this year, 89 days, we have seen 100-degree days plus. That's a lot. That puts us in 3rd place for the most ever, only beat out by 1994 and 1996. But guess what? I have triple digits in the forecast. This number could go up, and we could be the 2nd most 100-degree days on record in St. George. I know, and we're into almost October. Oh, September's been interesting. 80s and 70s out there right now. 70s and 80s on the eastern side of the state, 94 in St. George. Now, as we look at the satellite radar, dry conditions with that monster area of high pressure. It's dominating the west, and it's going to keep things really quiet to Willa County. Blue skies looking towards the Great Salt Lake. In northern Utah, 80s will turn into 70s and eventually 60s by tonight. ABC 4 News at 10, upper 60s expected with clear skies. Our upper-level futurecast shows that dominating area of high pressure. Even as the ridge sides eats, it still will impact us. Not only that, we see heating really bubbling up as we head towards the end of the work week and into the weekend. Dry conditions ahead, and we stay above average for the foreseeable future. That means really quiet when it comes to wet weather. Temperatures way above normal in the north. 77 is our average high in Salt Lake. 89 is the average down in southern Utah. It's a change. Futurecast shows really dry conditions. Now, we're watching for the midweek as the system moves into the Pacific Northwest. It's going to lift into Canada. It doesn't really bring any impact to us, but it could uptick the southwesterly winds, and that uptick could bring warmer temperatures. So tomorrow, we're talking about 90s. How does that feel? Precipitation outlook stays very dry over the next little bit. We've got a mix of 80s for the Wasatch Front, 91 in Salt Lake, 97 in St. George. The heat is on. Low 90s in Moab. St. George 7-day with those triple digits by Friday and Saturday. Goodness, that's hot. I can say that. Whew. We're going to cook a little. Here's the Wasatch Front where we deal with those 90s. We cool a little bit due to that system to the north, but we're going to be above average, sunny and dry. Take it to the bank, folks. Sunshine dollars.